Hello everybody and welcome back to 3-2 Brew. We are going to be going through match 3 and 4 of the Pre-Fire League with our good homie, CoCo Spirits. Really enjoy this deck. It's pretty straightforward, very similar to the Pioneer list, at least back of the day Pioneer. You got a bunch of creatures, primarily spirits, that you're trying to bang out for some good rates. It's sort of a tempo deck. It can play more control-y, it can play more aggro, just depends on the draw, and I love that part of this deck. 21 lands, sideboard's a little bit shaky because I'm newer to the format and haven't put enough time into actually looking at it. Well, I'm not newer, but I'm re-entering, so I don't really understand the meta right now. But yeah, ton of fun. This deck's a blast. You get to play some really fun games. I like the lottery aspect of Collected Company. This deck's a good time. I cannot recommend it enough. If you want to just jam some spirits and have a blast, it's 24 ticks online, almost 25, so you kind of get everything you need. But I don't want to take up too much time here, so without further ado, let's hop on in. Alrighty, we are playing against Brannigan Law. Brannigan Law is I want to say Brannigan Law often plays the good old, what's the name of it? Living End. Always forget the name of it. I'm going to keep this hand. It has what I'm kind of looking for. I'm going to probably fetch shock blue-white off of the Misty. Ooh, is this a creativity deck? You know what, let me just shocking garden. This could be creativity. It really could be, I'm not certain. I guess there actually technically could be a creativity deck. Huh, never really thought about that. Tokens weren't as big of a thing, but you do have some treasure creators, just not as prevalent as they would have been elsewhere. Preordained. What do we got going on over here? This could be Titan as well. Kind of forgot Titan played this. I'm going to activate. I will deny putting anything in. No response. Yes, I will put that on. Look at you showing up exactly not on time. We'll put in a Flooded Strand and we'll pass. We can portal in Noble Hierarch. End of their turn. Yeah, I'm going to guess this is Titan. I don't know what else this would be, honestly. I would be attacking with the 0/1s because I like to assert dominance. I say that jokingly. But I just like having a blast with that stupid stuff. I am actually going to tick this up. Yes, I do. I do. I'm just going to pass through. I could get rid of both of their plant tokens, but I honestly can't recall what that did or why it did that. But we can at least flash in Selfless Spirit here at the minimum. Simic Growth Chamber. Yeah, this feels like a Titan build. I don't know the point of the plant tokens. There is a point to them. I just don't know what it is. This is like a mega big brain deck. I'm going to fetch. I'm going to shock in a Hollowed Fountain. I'm just going to send one for the stars here. Good old Collected Company. See how she works out for us. Remand. Okay. I am going to activate Ether Vial, put in Selfless Spirit. Next turn. No response. Yes, I do. Cavern of Souls. I will name Spirit. Okay. Gonna get some beats in here with Selfless Spirit. Nothing they can do about it. I can Deputy of Detention them. I have CoCo up. Looks like they're on more of a counter plan here. Okay. This is 5 mana. Doubling Season. Tokens deck? What am I playing against? I am personally incredibly confused. But while shields are down, I'm just going to cast Collected Company. Absolutely whiffed. That's a huge bummer. No response. Okay. I have no clue what I'm playing against. I'm stoked on it. Don't get me wrong. Put in a Drog Skull Captain. I will not put a counter on this because we've kind of hit our maximum capacity. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we're doing, nor how we're doing it, but I'm a fan, to say the least. Let's get in the air here. Start bearing down on them. Get our damage in. Hold up our deputy. Maybe should have cracked there. I'm not certain. I don't know if there's a combo with this. I have no clue. This is the most intriguing thing I've played against, and I'm very excited about it. Plant token. They gotta have stuff to do, you know? We can kind of eat them up as well with the vial into the deputy on all the plant tokens. Might be a bit rough for them. And we can still do our Horizon Canopy filter that way as well. It'll be dealt by target permanent and opponent controls. So that comes in with 4 counters on it. Okay. You can draw a card, play an additional land. I hope they had another Colony Garden. I'm just going to pick it off. I'm going to crack my Horizon Canopy. I'm just going to... I have 1 green up. Yeah, I'm just going to let this chill and we're going to push on through. I'm not certain. I think that's the combo they just assembled, but I really don't know. Fog. Okay. That's totally fine with me. Power to you, brother. All right, Mausoleum Wander. No need to worry about attacks here. We have Deputy Detention, which is like Mega Maelstrom Pulse for them. Draw a card, play an additional land. There's got to be something here that does like nasty damage or something. I'm really uncertain. So this search that players for a non-land. Okay. So they get the ultimate. Okay. They get Emrakul. Okay. This is wild. Sorry, I'm not speaking much because I really just like I've never seen this, and this is really sick. So they get to play a deputy here. Take an extra turn. Okay. Okay. So they're going to get an extra turn here. And I can activate Vial. Drop in Deputy. Deputy on... I can't hit that, can I? Protection from spells that are... Can I? I didn't think it worked. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. I'm just shocked, honestly. I didn't know if that worked. I had no clue what was going on right there. I guess, you see something new every day. That was wild. I'm not going to lie. Time warp? No. Okay. Anything worth my time off the top here helps. Another Lord, primarily. Put a charge counter. I will not put a charge counter. They could just fog again. But even if they do fog, it don't do too much for them. Actually, I'm going to hit Kiera here because I can't kill him. So, I'm going to just chill with Aether Vial up. Toss in a Razor Verge Thicket and call it a day. That Jace was 4 mana. So if they hit Jace, I can portal in. Time Warp I can't hit, unfortunately. We got oodles of mana and 7 cards in hand. We gotta have some kind of action over there. Garuk enters and gain trample until end of turn. Yeah. I'm going to take that because I don't want the overrun effect to occur at the moment. Yield to all. We're just going to take that away. They probably have a fog at this point. At least I hope they do. There's been quite a few cards for them. No response. No. It's actually not a terrible card. I'm assuming they have a fog here. I'm going to send these two. Cycle Horizon Canopy. No response. Okay. So this is like Turbo Fog Planeswalkers doubling season nonsense. I'm very intrigued. And a fan. Drog Skull Captain can enter if they try to ETB on me. Or they try to do some kind of targeted removal. Another one of these plant tokens. So they have a Garruk. It's going to be looking really ugly for us. And they have a Kiora. And then they have 3 mana. So they get another fog. Let's get an Aether Vial. Put in Drog Skull Captain. So it still does damage. Okay. They have a fog, is sort of what I'm guessing. Alright. Alrighty then. No, I do not. That's unfortunately not going to do it for us here. Selfless. Ooh. Kiora. Brannigan Law. Kiora. Again, I'm assuming fog of some kind. Yep. There's the fog. So they're going to start getting 9/9s. I'm going to hold this land in hand just as a potential vial threat. So they're going to get an emblem if they want it, I guess. Fetch puts them to 2. Surprise shock off the top. So we're going to need enchantment hate. That's for darn sure. They're getting close to just casting Emrakul. Wildly enough. This is such a wild proposition. I don't even want to worry about it. They haven't activated Kiora yet. Ugin. That's a tough one. So that's probably just game, right? Alright, we need to get enchantment hate. 3 mana. I get back a Drog Skull Captain. They get back an Emrakul. And they get back a Garrett. Yeah, GG's. I see the writing on the wall. I understand what they're doing now. It is a proliferate, beat your body up type of thing. Negate Nature's Claim. Wasn't a whole lot I wanted to path, and I can't path an Emrakul. So that's going to come out. Thalia is not terrible. Actually, I kind of really enjoy Thalia out the sideboard here. Deputy was... It's a non-land permanent. I did not realize that. Interesting. So we're going to leave them for sure. The Spell Queller doesn't do as much work, but I still like it. Rattle Chains lets us cast with Flash. Aether Vial did the Lord's work there. We're on the play here. Maybe we cut a Selfless Spirit. Probably 2 Selfless Spirits. Let's just try a 63 card special. Alright, we are on the play now. We have a Nature's Claim. We have double fast lands. I'm intrigued. Razor Verge, pass. We can get Selfless Spirit going. If we can get another land, we get Drog Skull, and then after that, we're on to CoCo. Temple of Mystery. I got big beef with those cards. I remember I went to the M21 pre-release, and I just did not have a good time with them. I kept getting those darn Scry lands, which I had so many of them. I was a new player. They weren't worth anything. And I really just wanted to play with like shock lands, but didn't own any of them, so I couldn't. All right, end turn. Give me a land, please. That's not a land. That's a painful pickup. Okay. Let me drop another Selfless Spirit. We're just going with the old Snapcaster beats without the Snapcaster benefits. Missing a land drop here on the play is so painful. We have a good number of them, so I thought that we'd get something. Draw a card, extra land drop, so they get up to 4 here. We have both Knight of Autumn and double Nature's Claim. Nature's Claim is basically a time walk for us at this point. They get a second Kalani Garden if they want it. Oh, they get a second Scry, okay. Maybe they just transform into Titan. Maybe I completely sideboarded wrong and we're about to see Titan here. A full transformative sideboard. Wouldn't be surprised. That's a forest. And we take that every day of the week. Blue, white, that's going to be 6 damage. I love being able to play with Selfless Spirit. It got cut out of the old Pioneer decks because it just wasn't quite good enough. But I'm really glad it gets to play here. Knight of Autumn's going to ETB, blow up a nice artifact or enchantment for us if they play out an enchantment. Yep, there she blows. Okay. We'll get to hit him with the Knight here. Or we Nature's Claim plus Knight if we get a land. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go grab another Hallowed Fountain. Let's beat into him first before anything else. For 8. I'm actually just going to blow that up straight up. White, green. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Should have left up the other green, just in case they had a backup. That was stupid. That was just a miscalculation on my end. Now they can play out a doubling season with Fog up. Yep, there's the second one. Okay. Alright, let's go on ahead, swing board here. Alright, don't gotta think about it. Hit him with a Nature's Claim. No big deal to me. Blue for a Malsey. Very nice. We have the next doubling season packed as well. I think Parallel Lives is legal, but I don't know if that does the same thing as doubling season. As a former Commander player, Commander main, I should know, but I never really read the cards well enough. Time Warp. Sure. Go ahead. Take it. If that's what your heart desires. Okay. Explore. So there, I mean, it's kind of like a Xerox deck the long way type of feeling. I'm still going to beat in here, regardless of whatever we do. Okay. Okay. It's a sweet card, by the way. Love the art on this. It's actually a very cool way to do a 3-mana Time Walk. I don't know if they're just digging for a fog or what, but I'm not messing around with it. Yep, that's fine with me. I'm going to shock this in. So go ahead. That way I get put in a position where I can CoCo and Nature's Claim. And it might sound kind of stupid, but we might get into a position with all this mana that we actually do want to CoCo. Just to get Mausoleum Water, 2 triggers, maybe up to a 4 or 5. Chase ETBs whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks. Okay. That's totally fine with me. Explore, also totally fine with me. I think I risk it for the biscuit here. And I just go all out with a CoCo. That deserves a hit from Mausoleum Wander. It's too much value. Frog Skull Captain and Geist. They have no fog up now. Now we just turn them sideways. GG. All right. Got a game back at least. A very interesting setup here. They have the counter spells. I don't really have the counter spells, and that's okay. I think I kind of like what I have. Deputy, I mean, Deputy's still good. I don't know what else I'd take out, but I'm going to leave it. That was, I mean, they had a doubling season, and we fought through it, so. Alrighty here. 2-lander again. We're going to keep it a little risk it for the biscuit situation. I like Mausoleum Wander against their deck. The deck is wild, and I love it. I just don't know nothing about this. Preordain. Very nice. Find what you need to find, my good friend. We need to find some kind of answer to a doubling season, and we need to do it ASAP. That's not it. I'm actually going to Razor Verge Thicket here. Next turn, I can Geist or Supreme Phantom plus Mausoleum Wander. Nova Hierarch was a great draw there. Really was. Okay. It's another really good draw, and I think I actually have to invest the resources into it. Nova Hierarch. Okay. Renant? No. Put this in tapped and just play a Mozzie. Okay. One more land off the top and we're kind of cooking with gas. That would have been an absurd counterspell there. Or, sorry, Mausoleum Wander. Preordain feels like a really good power level in this format. Simic Growth Chamber, bounce back the island. Okay. Let the Mozzie get in for 2. I am going to develop Geist of Sainttraft. Because I can. Oh, I forgot that was a spirit. Gosh darn it. I always forget. So, whoopsie on that. Missed a point of damage. But that's okay. They're at 4 mana. I still don't have an answer to what I need to have an answer to. And that spooks me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Jace is a problem. Reveal time. An opponent separates into 2 piles. Put 1. Okay. They're going to take whatever I put up. I don't want them to have double time warp. That's just a sad day. I can send Geist. Brutal. Branding is funny. I always found it really, really funny. No land on them. What I'm going to do here is send 2 at Jace. And then the rest at Brannigan Law. Have that attack Brannigan. Geist of Sainttraft is a blast to play with. Alright. They didn't play, did they play land there? Can't remember, honestly. Another Simic Growth Chamber. They didn't float mana. Okay. End step, clean up. They got a discard. Another Misty. Just gonna send these guys again. See if they have a fog or not. Okay. Doesn't seem like a fog. They got their 5 mana. Okay. Maybe they had a fog. I really don't know. There's the island. That's 6 mana. Surprise prime time, maybe? That'd be sweet, honestly. I'd respect that. All right, they got their Explore. They got their Kalani's Garden if they want. There it is. They still have a Time Warp. Okay. I think they're digging for, I'm guessing, one to the top, one to the bottom. There's their Fog, most likely. Okay, unstep. That Knight is a very nice pickup. Still gonna attack here. Okay. No problem with me. We sort of knew they had it. And I'm just gonna chill with my CoCo. Okay. We're grabbing what we need. We're getting what we want. We're not mad about it. Okay. Okay. They have an Emrakul. So now we got to fetch. Let's go grab a Plains. They probably have a Fog still, which is a huge bummer. Because they can just 2 a Simic Growth Chamber. But the Fog actually doesn't save them, does it? Because if they... Ooh. Drogskull Captain Spellcaller. Okay. Any order? Dun dun dun. Yield to all. Yield to all. So they're going to do this at my upkeep. Because it's going to be 1 and then 2. That's a great pickup, actually, wildly enough. I think what I want to do here is 1, 2 Selfless Spirit. No response. And then 1, 2 Supreme Fan. No response. They're going to get their Annihilator 6. And we're going to take 15. Which is ugly, but we got to do what we got to do. And we can lay down some decent blocks. We can sack an easy 5 and just keep no mana. Yep, they get their Annihilator 6. Go ahead, have your day. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think the last one is probably gonna be... Probably has to be Geist, sadly. Three, 3, 4. It's 10. Yeah, not going to be able to lay enough down. I mean, if they have another Fog, I'm just dead. Which is a huge bummer, but... Alright. GG's. We did the best we could. Very, very, very cool deck. Brannigan's Law, really, really rad. Never seen anything like this personally for my time playing in 60 card constructed, which honestly hasn't been long outside of pre-modern. But it's really cool. Super, super fun. Love playing against it. A lot of great decision points. Super rad. I had a blast. Yeah, what a fun way to lose. Yeah, let's hop into the next one. Alrighty, match number 4 here. And also, as a side note, I could have blocked Emrakul in the last game I found out. Honestly, I played against that card so but I'm not 110% sure what it does. But But unfortunately, with their current opponent, or not unfortunately, but I'm hoping their current opponent, Theg, their kid doesn't wake up because they have to go if they do. So hopefully they stay sleeping and hanging out. And let me play some Magic. We're going to keep this. We got a 1, 2, 3. Never mad about that. Temple Guard. Green Sun Zenith. Now, I would find it extremely funny here to Path to Exile the Dryad Arbor. I will not do that. But I do find that as an option to be quite funny. That's the kind of hijinks I enjoy. Kitchen Finks, gain 2 life. Good for you. I'm not going to ramp here. I'm not going to fetch either. This is a nice setup. I'm actually going to shock this in. And I'm just going to... actually just going to grab Island here. We have our green covered pretty well. I'm just going to slam in a nice little Supreme Phantom. Next turn we can hold up Spell Queller, though there's a strong chance that they have Pod, they just Pod. Finks is going to get their damage in. Can't stop it, won't stop it. That's fine. Okay. I'd love for them to miss a land drop here, please. But I doubt they will. Which means, yep, there's Pod. I guess they did miss their land drop, technically. See Chrome Coast. I'm going to be proactive here. I'm going to path their Kitchen Finks. It does give them another land. But it also doesn't let them pod all day, every day. I know it takes me off a Spell Queller. So I might have been a little bit too proactive, but... Float. Siege Rhino? Show me Siege Rhino. Kitchen Finks again. They're gaining their life. They can Birthing Pod here. Okay. Pod into a Siege Rhino. Persist. What a cool combo. Man, Birthing Pod is such a cool card. Sweet art. Plays really coolly. Alright, Ravenous Chupacabra. So this is going to be really difficult to deal with now. I don't really have a way to do this. We were kind of stuck in a dilemma there anyway. I'm going to put a Windswept Heath in. They're going to get to beat him for 4, probably pod something away, hold mana up. If I can, I'll Spell Queller and get some value out of this. But I don't have anything on the docket right now. It's really worth the time. Double attack. Just a 1 attack. Interesting. Okay. See what we got going on here. We're probably going to pot away Ravenous Chupacabra. I mean, I think we're just too far behind at this point with such little interaction that we're not going to get where we need to go anyway. Yup, whenever you gain life, be sad. Yeah, I'm just not getting out of this, and that's fine. GG Stag. Hit the sideboard here. We're going to want this. We're going to want this. Actually, Stony Silence is pretty cheeky, isn't it? Kind of love that. Maybe we don't fight through the graveyard. Maybe we fight him with a Stony Silence. That feels a little cheeky, doesn't it? Because then we still have our Aether Vials in. We'll fight him to the graveyard. Let's see. Thalia is not great here, in my opinion, but I really don't 100% know. Doesn't seem like it's good. Deputy's pretty darn good. Selfish Spirit isn't amazing, but it's pretty good as well. I don't hate Rattle Chains. I can probably go down to one path since we're bringing in some stuff to deal with the exiling. Mausoleum Wanderer, I'm less high on. Down to 27 creatures. Up to 30, sorry. Not super optimal, but let's give it a shot, see how it runs. All right, we're going to take the play here. No blue natively, but we're going to have to do what we got to do. Let's hit Horizon Canopy into Noble Hierarch. Maybe should have mulliganed this hand in hindsight, but it's always 2020. Okay, Green Sun Zenith, go get what you need to get. Ooh, develop a Geistisane Trap. Taking some damage for it, but please let me get the other mana. We take that all day. I need one more mana. Actually, one more mana doesn't even... I guess we could still CoCo into blowing up Pod. But if they just have Pod here, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Ewit, bring back Fetch Land. Very nice for them. Supreme Phantom unlocks a whole lot of niceness for us. Alright, we will take that. Not exactly what we're looking for. But this allows us to still beat in with Geist. Put that on the bottom. I think. I'm not really certain if it messes it up having an Angel Token or not, but we're going to get in for 8, probably only 4. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Yeah, Geist get some good buffs there. We have Knight to blow up what we need to blow up. We also have Path to Exile open for the Ewit. There's a bop, okay. There's their land that we know about. Alright, we can play our Misty out. Gonna get this beats in again. Let the Exalted Trigger hit. Give me my 4/4. Alright, they got a fetch. Probably Fatal Push, if I had to guess. AT. On that. What do I not have at the moment? Really, I need white. I don't have anything. Funny enough. Now that you mention it. Sort of work. I'm not 100% sure there yet. Nice thing is we have a Knight of Autumn in hand to deal with a pod. We can CoCo, trying to hit what we need to hit. There's their white. I gotta shock that in. Wonder why. Angel, maybe? Siege Rhino. I am actually going to be smart here. Wicked snap. I'm gonna try to hit CoCo. Spell Queller and I'm dead. Well, that's what we're trying for. See if we get it. Okay, here. Spell Queller. Nope, Drog Skull Captain. Nope, none of that. All right. Siege Rhino. think we have them in the air here. But just to make sure, I'm going to path that Siege Rhino. I don't like the way it looks at me. There's a spell queller. Right on time, right on time. Right on time. Always had it. You love to see it. That's too funny. GG's. All right. We are spiriting. Let's see. Do we want the paths in? I don't hate them, but I don't love them. Nature's Claim versus Night. I think I want to have at least one normal claim in. It's nice having a little bit of tax. But top in. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get this. It's going to be a little bit tough. I mean, you whooped me. Game one. We got a mulligan this. We can definitely keep this. I think I send Temple Guard to the bottom. Maybe should have mulliganed again, but yeah, I mean, there's ooh, that Nature's Claim is a fantastic pickup. It's a beautiful thing. Music is a beautiful thing. The Mac Miller. So if they go turn 3 pod. You have legs. Ewit. Okay. That is not a horrible pickup for them. I'm going to go grab a Hollowed Fountain. I'm going to run out of Drog Skull Captain now. Because I can. They're going to get the pod if they have the pod. I don't think there was anything I could do to break that up, even if I did hold up mana. Limbala. Activate abilities. Okay. I don't... Oh, I guess that hits the Noble Hierarch. Huh. I didn't really understand that at first. One could say I'm possibly not the brightest bulb of the bunch. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm just going to double stick Selfless Spirit here. See what they want to do about it. Because that unlocks my CoCo. Nature's Claim. Gives me some life as well. They can have the Ewit, not a big deal to me. I can bring in a second Selfless Spirit. There's the pod. Don't think I'm gonna have time. What are they doing? Triple? What is going on? Okay, so they're potting away. Ewit. Okay. Destroy target creatures. They have to hit that. I'm just going to be smart and Nature's Claim this. Birthing Pod. Give me another land so I can CoCo away this Linvala. That is not the creature I was looking for. But I would gladly trade it. If you're in the market for getting rid of your Linvala, I have a great new addition. I'll also shoot it into a Ravenous Chupacabra. That don't bother me in the slightest. Please block. Thank you. Okay. So I got another Selfless Spirit. And another land would give me Deputy plus Selfless. I drew a Deputy. Three mana Kitchen Finks. Nope, just passing through. Oh, it's end of combat. Sorry. Didn't realize what phase we were in. Alright, they got themselves a voice. Voice block's kind of ugly. Shocking that in. Oh, very nice. Scavenge. Supreme Phantom's not a bad pickup. I am not finding any of the cards that I need. Okay. No lands as well. Single land would be nice, but it's probably not going to happen. We're getting further and further behind. We can find a land, we can kind of open up this a little bit. The issue is if they get a pod going. Can't really afford to block voice. Ewit, scavenge it back. This is a block I'm actually willing to make. Okay. Man, oh man. We are kind of getting skunked right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Second Selfless Spirit, so we can lay a double block down where we need to lay a double block down, but it's suboptimal nonetheless. Linvala is doing a ton of work. I have ways to deal with it. I just can't find them, unfortunately. Not finding a third land for the CoCo here is hurting. This card's really sweet, by the way. If you're playing Commander, you could do some really cool stuff with it. Like imagine like this as like a Golgari, whatchamacallit? Like a Golgari Ultron deck, kind of. Be sweet. Siege Rhino, Gain and Drain. Yeah, we're looking like we might just be in the bag here. Fortunately. Another land, please, deck. There's not a whole lot we can do to get out of this, I don't think. Linvala is a big key. 2 lords would be nice. Well, there's a land. Let's see what we can do with it. We'll let them do their stuff on their turn. We're not in a point where we could swing out and kill them. Looking a bit ugly for us. Siege Rhino's a 4/5, not to be trifled with. They're just going to move to combat. They can sort of send the house on us here. We get put into a very awkward position. So I am going to fetch, go grab a plains. I am going to cast CoCo. Let's just see where this gets us. Voice is going to make a token. Deputy of Detention is our only hit. That's a huge bummer. Deputy's going to take away... I don't think it really matters. Probably Siege Rhino, I'd guess. We can double block here and just single block here. I mean, it's not looking good for us. The voice is going to pump out another token, another deputy off the top. We get rid of that. They just regenerate it. I don't know why they're regenerating it, honestly. I guess, I don't know. I don't fully understand that. They were going to get the token regardless. But, power tool. It's sweet. I'd probably do it if I could. Oh, Shalai. Wow, you get to play Shalai in this deck? Oh, rest in peace. GG's. Did not get what we needed in that final game there. Back-to-back 1-2 losses. Feels a bit bad, but no, it's a cool deck. I really like Pod. Abzan Junk Pod kind of build. Really, really sweet. Really fun. So, all right, we are 2-2. Let's go talk about it. Well, everyone, we are 2-2 through the league. Hopefully next video we can cap it out with a real nice positive record finish, but it's not feeling terribly bad. We've kept some probably stupid hands. I think a lot of this is driver error. More than anything else. Just low land hand counts. I think that sneaking in a 22nd land would be nice. I don't know what I'd cut is kind of the issue. Maybe a path. I don't know. I don't know what you could cut from the main board here to make room for the 22nd land, but I think it would help make it just a smidge more consistent. I think the sideboard feels pretty good. Again, a lot of the sideboarding I found through all of my time playing Constructed, especially pre-modern, is like, I just don't know this format super well. I didn't play during this era. So I'm trying to sideboard the best of my abilities, but I think I'm over-sideboarded in certain matchups and under-sideboarded and options aren't there. It's a bit of a kerfuffle in a sense, but regardless, I'm going to be real with everyone. I love this deck. I got nothing but love for it. It's a ton of fun. It's a very simple and straightforward deck. I don't have to use big parts of my brain. It's very, very easy to figure out. It's fun. I enjoy every single aspect of it. The matches I've played have been pretty competitive, even when unfortunately my opponents didn't do well game or match 1, match 2. They just didn't hit what they really needed or missed a lot of stuff out of their deck. But it's still fun. You know, we had some close games, some really tight games. They were just a good time. And same with the last two. I had a good time. That Brannigan Law, blue, green, like fog, proliferate, whatever you want to call that deck, sick. So sick. So much fun. Like, it was really, really cool. I will say, definitely playing this deck, it feels like if you're on the play, you're at a huge advantage. If you're on the draw, you're at a huge disadvantage in most matchups. I think it's just the nature of how the deck is built, and that's okay. I'm not mad about that in the slightest. I'd like to play a deck that maybe is a bit more balanced next league, so we'll see if I can find one and put it together, but I'm loving it. I'm having a ton of fun. I love this format. Post-ban, it's been a ton of fun, and I've had a really, really sweet selection of the decks I've played against so far. So I appreciate you all for watching this. This has been 3-2 Brew. Till next time. Cheers.